It's the second night of the 41st District Basketball Tournament. The boys' game is next, right here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week. Welcome back, folks, to the Cable 10's Game of the Week 41st District Tournament coverage. Powered by Next Band and sponsored by David Toll's Auto Pro and J.O. Osborne with the Franklin County Farm Bureau. I'm Clint Goins, and
I'm Jason Hyatt.
And tonight we've got the number 4 seeds going against the number 1 seeds. We just saw Franklin County girls defeat the Frankfort High girls. And now Frankfort High boys take on The Great Crossing boys. Here's a look at the bracket last night. You saw here on Cable 10, Franklin County boys defeating Frankfort Christian in the play-in game. So tonight they take on the number 1 seed Great Crossing, one of the top teams in the state. And, you know, Franklin County could be a little bit tired.
Well, they've got a couple of hurdles to go against. One, Great Crossing, one of the top teams in the state. Number 2, they had to play last night over Frankfort Christian, so yes, they could be a little tired. And number 3, Zach Claudio, one of their starting guards, out tonight. He's sick, won't be playing.
Man.
So, yeah, things are not shaping up in their favor so much.
Zach Claudio often starts. Did not start last night, and maybe that's why. He kind of felt a little under the weather. I'm not really sure. Great Crossing, a team that went undefeated in district play this year, and they are, well, they're tall.
There's a lot of height there and a lot of youth. If you haven't seen Great Crossing yet this season, I mean, look, they're a good team, and they are all sophomores.
Except for one.
Jeremiah Godfrey is a junior, so, you know, he's pretty much an old man compared to the rest of them. But it's kind of bizarre. Everybody else on the roster is a sophomore, and yeah, even their guards are going to be as tall as, you know, Franklin County's forwards. And that doesn't even mention getting to Malachi Moreno, their leading scorer and rebounder, who I don't know what he's pushing 6'9" probably. He's a lot to handle down there.
That's right. And Franklin County has a good center in Andre Chenault. He went off last night. Andrew Chenault.
Andre's the younger brother.
Andrew Chenault. He went off last night, scored 22 in the first half against Frankfort Christian. But Andrew's only like 6'2", 6'3", maybe. And he's going to really have to fight inside tonight against the tall trees of the Warhawks of Great Crossing.
Yeah, well, I think, too, that Coach Moore probably, you know, realized what was happening there, because he scored 22 points in the first half last night, didn't play in the second half. So I think probably knew we got to save his legs as much as we can, because he's got a tall order tomorrow night.
So Franklin County also has a pretty good point guard in Zach Cox. They're going to have a good game out of him tonight. Also to hang with these Warhawks of Great Crossing. We'll step aside here for a little bit, come back with the starting lineups and the tip next here on the Game of the Week.
David Toll's Auto Pro customers can't go anywhere without him. No matter where life takes you, the David Toll's Auto Pro nationwide warranty is by your side.
All right, folks, welcome back here. I think we're going to start with Franklin County's lineup first. They are coached by Jonathan Moore. They finished at 10-17 on the year. They almost were a third seed team. They split with Frankfort High, and they decided who would be third and fourth via a coin toss, and they lost.
Yeah, what a cruel coin flip that turns out to be, because you would much rather take your chances against Western Hills, although they are no pushover this season. That's a good squad over there, but this Great Crossing team is a whole different animal.
Dominic Taylor was number 1. He's a senior. Gavin Hurst, number 5. He's a junior. There is Andrew Chenault, the aforementioned, wearing number 20. We have another senior, Zach Cox, 23, and our final player is Tyler Broyles, getting the start tonight. He's just a sophomore, so the Flyers start 3 seniors a junior and a sophomore. Royals had a good night last night.
I was just thinking the same thing. Yeah, he probably earned his spot tonight by the way he played last night.
So now let's look at the Great Crossing boys team. They're coached by Steve Page. They finished the season at 25-5. Number 1 is Vince Dawson. He is, of course, a sophomore.
Right.
Number 5 is Junius Burrell, a
sophomore. If you don't like our jokes, folks,
you can turn the volume down.
That's
Gage
right.
Richardson, 11. He is also a sophomore. 21, Jeremiah Godfrey, and he is a
wait for it,
junior. Wow. And then the aforementioned Malachi Moreno, number 24, also a sophomore. His brother plays college ball, I think, for Eastern.
Yes.
Is that correct? Yes.
Michael.
And pretty good ball player. I think he starts for Eastern. He is now in the Atlantic Sun, A10. What conference are they in?
That's your thing, Clint. Small
Okay.
ball.
All these OVC schools are abandoning the conference, so it's hard to know. Okay, here's the tip, and lo and behold, Franklin County gets it. Looks like Great Crossing starts off in a man-to-man defense. They go inside to Chenault, but he missed the layup. 3-point shot by Richardson, and it's good.
Well, Gage Richardson can straight fill it up. He shoots 37% from behind the arc this season. He's their leading shooter, so they don't want to see him get hot early.
They say Franklin County basketball. But we saw Taylor get trapped. They throw it into the backcourt to Cox. Taylor to Andrew Chenault, and he has a shot partially blocked by Moreno. Hurst gets it to Broyles, to Cox. Cox puts it up, and it's blocked. Richardson thought about the three, didn't take it. Dawson to Richardson. He will shoot it again and miss the three this time. It almost went down, but not quite.
And Richardson really is about the only one you've got to key in on those three-point shots. You're going to want to sag in on everybody else because they want to drive and finish at the rim.
Royals with it. Flyers being patient here on offense. 3-point attempt there, no good. Warhawks get it ahead to Richardson, and he saved it, but unable to truly save it. Hurst wisely gets it to Cox because he was about to get his shot blocked had he gone up with it. Cox will shoot the three, too strong. Rebound to Dawson. Ahead to Burrell. Dawson thought about the three, lays up a two, no good. Godfrey with the putback.
Yeah, looks like Hurst was in good position. I'm not sure how much of a box out he got on him, but Godfrey just too tall to go over the top.
Chenault goes baseline, has his shot blocked.
It's just not going to work as
No.
much as you want to do that. Big jam from Godfrey there. You're going to have to find a different way to score because that's just not going to work against Marino.
Not going to happen. Coach Jonathan Moore calls timeout. And we will step aside and take it as well as we look at the block by Marino and in the stuff by Godfrey on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by David Toll's Auto Pro Tire and Auto Service, a full-service auto repair shop servicing all models. 2 locations to serve your automotive needs. Call 502-352-2988 for an appointment or go to davidtollsautopros.com.
7-0 here in the early going of the first quarter. The Warhawks of Great Crossing on top of the Franklin County Flyers. Here at Western Hills High School, the site of the 41st District Tournament, and that ball is thrown away.
Yeah, that's on Cox. He just picked up his dribble for no reason, which, well, I mean, in the back court, that just invites the defense to swarm around. You got nowhere to go.
Oh, wow. Another stuff by Godfrey. Ball never hit the floor.
Yeah, when the other team has one player with more dunks than you've got points, that's a tough place to be.
This is Burrell, and they get it again, and that is a Wentz Dawson with the bucket, and he also draws the foul.
A pretty good recognition. Was that Broyles that was going up to challenge? I'm not exactly sure, but they were there. Dawson's just able to get up too high. Nothing you can do about it.
12-0 now. Franklin County needs to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, and I don't have any advice for him.
I mean, the deep 3 that Cox took from the left wing is probably as good a look as they've had so far. And we're over halfway through this first quarter.
Taylor to Cox to Hurst. We get it to Andrew Chenault. Kicks it out to Cox, and that is well short.
I'd rather see Cox step in and catch that pass and take the pull-up 2.
3-pointer by Dawson, no good. Broyles with the rebound. Taylor puts it up and in. Franklin County on the board finally. Burrell almost lost the handle, but gets it back. Flyers in a 2-3 zone.
It's good initial defense.
Yeah, Dawson looked out there. I thought they had him dead to rights, but he somehow got it over to Godfrey, who lays it up and in.
Godfrey with 8 points already. And out of the, this starting 5, he is the 5th option. He's the lowest scorer of the bunch. He's already hit his usual game average. We're not even through the first quarter yet.
I believe that's Steve Page, the head coach of Great Crossing. He acts like the head coach anyway, let's say that. Chenault in there, and Chenault he's been blocked 3 times. And Hurst commits the foul, and Dawson puts it in.
foul to number 2. There is no number 2.
Burnett number 5, I believe. I think perhaps the scorebook keeper is asking the same question. Wait a second, I don't have a 2.
See number 30, Xavier Taylor in there.
Dawson hits the free throw, and great crossing, up by 15 here in the first quarter. Cox puts the shot up, no good. Godfrey with the rebound. Burrell. And Moreno too far under the basket. Zach Cox lays it up and in.
Well, the 2-3 zone's starting to cause a little bit of havoc. But
oh, Zach, you got to hit those easy ones. Chenault scores his first points.
Karshner got a face full of Zach Cox on that one, too.
Christian Martin into the game. He must have come in for Richardson. Puts it up. It's short. Taylor with the 3, no good. Reno with the rebound.
Yeah, shot didn't go, but I'm good with that. Pull up 3 in transition. I mean, that's nothing wrong with that in this game.
Great crossing will hold for the last shot. And that is Xavier Taylor. Luckily, there's only 0.3 seconds left, but well, that's enough for a dunk, as we have seen before. First quarter comes to a close. Great crossing, up by 11 here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this on the 41st District Tournament Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by J.O. Osborne with the Franklin County Farm Bureau. The Franklin County Farm Bureau's J.O. Osborne wishes all of our local teams a healthy, competitive, and successful season. J.O. and Kentucky Farm Bureau have been insuring Frankfort since 1943. With them on your team, when you experience a loss from an accident or storm, it can be a real game changer.
Just want to watch the game.
Dad turned on the ceiling fan, used the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Welcome back, folks, to Lapsley Cardwell Gymnasium. I'm Clint Goins. With me, Jason Hyatt. We have not seen Franklin County coach Jonathan Moore here tonight. Not sure why. Perhaps he's sick. Gage Richardson back into the game for the Warhawks. Ball knocked away by Franklin County, but then they throw it out of bounds.
That's Caven Russell there come in. They've had some pretty good defense last several possessions. You know, it's been a good response, I think, for Franklin County after such a rough start.
Yes. Richardson for three, no good. Put back up by Martin.
And Martin ends up with the bucket there, but I like what Chenault tried to do. You know, he realizes I'm not going to be able to out-rebound Moreno on a free ball up in the air like that, but I can try to tip it, and maybe a teammate can get it. In that case, he was just unlucky, went right to Christian Martin, who hit the little jumper in the lane.
Royals for three, and it's good. It's the first three-pointer for Franklin County tonight. Oh, and I don't know what happened there. I don't think anybody was around him.
Cramp, maybe?
He just went to the ground. Stepped on it wrong or something. And Vince Dawson is going to check out of the game. Yeah, I think you're right. I think he's going to be cramping up. Let's see if we can see it here.
Oh, right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Andrew Chenault left wide open. A breakdown in the Warhawk defense there. Cuts the lead to single digits for the first time in a long time for Franklin County.
And a good quick move by Chenault, too. If he hesitates at all, the defense has a chance to get back. Moreno gets a piece of that.
Richardson. Martin for three, and it's good. Back up to an 11-point lead.
Christian Martin only gets 4 points a game. He's already got 5 in this one.
Royals takes it in. Godfrey with the rebound. They're kind of letting them play underneath.
Yeah, there's only been 2 fouls this entire game, both of them against Franklin County.
And that's Burrell, Junius Burrell with 3. Here's the 3 by Christian Martin. And here's the 3 by Junius Burrell. They're up by 14. Presently on a 6-0 run. A great crossing started the game with what, 15-0?
Oh man, what was it? I think they got 2 in there. Yeah.
Maybe 13-0. Royals checks out and Xavier Taylor checks in. Both Broyles and Taylor are given good minutes for the Flyers. Hurst draws the foul.
And that was good basketball for Franklin County. They used up some clock, worked the ball around, And, you know, they were patient. They were waiting for their spot as that foul goes on Martin. And when Hurst saw the opening, took the drive, and, you know, got the steps to draw the contact. That's the way you want to do it.
This 1 out of 2. And we got a timeout called here. We will step aside. 4:18 left in the first half. The Warhawks up over the Flyers by 13 on the Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher. Choose local realtors that treat you like family because real estate is what we do and families are why we do it. In today's fast-paced housing market, you need realtors with experience who understand that timing is essential when finding the perfect home for the right price. Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher are here to ensure that you and your family have a positive experience from start to finish.
Real estate is what we do,
and families are why we do it.
Welcome back, folks. Clint Owens and Jason Hyde here with you. The winner of this contest goes on to the championship game and gets a bid in the region tournament. But right now, Franklin County finds themselves down by 13.
Well, speaking of that region tournament, the 3 top teams in the 11th region, Lexington Catholic is 28-2 on the season. Great Crossing 25-5. Frederick Douglass 26-2. So that, and then you get Lexington Christian at 22-8. So that'll be some pretty good basketball in the later rounds of that tournament.
Yes. Oh, nice, nice play there by Franklin County. Martin over to Richardson. Back to Martin. Back to Richardson. Burrell for 3. It falls out. Marino is fouled. This is Gavin Hurst with a nice play. I'll bet Michael Marino gets fouled a lot. Or excuse me, Malachi Marino, not Michael. Malachi. Michael's the older one, the one that plays at Eastern.
He does have the most attempts on the season, but even so, not that many. I mean, he's less than 4 attempts per game.
Offensively, he's been kind of quiet so far.
That was his first point in that free throw.
Nick Taylor for 3, no good. Thought there might be an over-the-back call there, but nothing. This is Gage Richardson. He puts it up, and Marino gets the garbage bucket.
Well, when you got a guy like that that can handle things around the rim, sometimes that's all you got to do is just get it up there.
Yeah. The missed shot is almost like a pass. Hurst working on Martin. Nice move by Gavin.
Gavin Hurst has come alive here in the second quarter.
that a
Offensive foul.
charge?
Yeah, a push off from Gage Richardson. Give it right back.
Yeah.
Richardson waiting to see. Are you going to call it or no?
Oh, Andrew Chenault with the block and the dunk. That might get the Flyer fans excited. Cuts it to 10. Dawson back into the game, feeling a little better. Gets it back up to a 12-point lead. Cox off the mark.
Yeah, he had Godfrey just hounding him until they got freed up on the.
Richardson with the air ball.
It's a good pick from Chenault that freed him up, but nothing doing.
Wow.
Haven't
Makes it
seen
look
that.
easy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Three seconds. Does Burrell know it? Dawson gets it off. It's too late. Wouldn't have counted had it gone. But, you know, Franklin County, quite frankly, doing a little bit better than I thought they would be doing. And they were down by 15 in the first quarter, but they end the half only trailing by 12. We'll have the Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show coming up next here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week halftime show is brought to you by Classic Gold. Art carved class rings are available at Classic Gold Master Jewelers on 859 East Main Street in Frankfort.
Classic Gold Master Jewelers has an amazing selection of jewelry that anyone will love. Classic Gold also provides custom services like pearl restringing, engraving, watch repair, ring resizing, and custom designs. Classic Gold Master Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
Welcome back to the Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show here on Cable 10. We had a Franklin County dance team performance in the last contest. Not sure if we're going to have one this. Oh, yes, here they are, folks. We'll let them do their thing, and then we'll come back and show you some highlights of the first half. Another excellent performance by the Franklin County High School dance team. Here's a look at some of the highlights of the first half. Gage Richardson opens the scoring with a three, and Andrew Chenault could not find much inside. Great crossing started it off the game on fire. That's Jeremiah Godfrey with a couple of dunks.
It was a Godfrey highlight reel to get this one started.
Taylor, I think, made the first two for Franklin County. Again, that's Moreno with a block, and then Dawson with the bucket. Jack Cox gets his first two of the night with that lay in. Might be his only two, is it?
That's it.
That's it. Royals for three. Richardson over to Martin. He'll hit for three for the Warhawks.
Burrell sort of getting into the action. He had a couple of threes, but that time it was Chenault saying, no.
He kind of telegraphed that shot, and Chenault went up there and swatted it out of the sky and dunked it through. Franklin County doing okay so far, only down by 12. We will step aside for about 5 minutes and come back with the second half here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Estate Tree Service. We have a solution for all your tree care needs. Estate Tree Service provides expert tree care and preservation. Call 502-229-5258 for a free estimate.
Hello, my name is Greg with Estate Tree Service, the name you know and trust.
Over the past 60 years, Estate Tree Service has become a name people know and trust in Central Kentucky. From tree removal, pruning, and stump grinding to debris cleanup, we are always available with our 24/7 emergency services. Estate Tree Service is licensed and insured, and our mission is to provide safe, quality tree care at a fair rate. Give us a call at 502-229-5258 or go online for a free quote.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Bob Allen. Bob Allen is Frankfort's dealmaker. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, as well as pre-owned. Click and save at boballenfrankfort.com. Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of high school athletics.
Bob Allen is Kentucky's dealmaker. Shop Bob Allen of Frankfort for a winning selection of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, as well as quality late model pre-owned. Click and save at boballenfrankfort.com.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Whitehead Hancock. Whitehead Hancock Plumbing has been serving Frankfort families for more than 100 years. You can trust Whitehead Hancock for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and septic needs. Call them today at 502-227-2213 for 24-hour emergency service or visit their website at whiteheadhancock.com. Game of the Week is powered by NextBand. Frankfort's fiber network is here, and it's bringing blazing fast internet speeds of up to 1 gig. Check availability today at nextband.com.
Welcome back, folks, to the second half of this number 1 seed versus number 4 seed contest here in the 41st District Basketball Tournament. I'm Clint Goins, joined by Jason Hyatt. The assistant coaches taking charge here for Franklin County as Jonathan Moore not here. I'm not sure why, but the assistant coaches are doing okay. They only trail by 12, and three-pointer, no good. Broyles keeps it alive. Cox over to Hurst. Who had the most points for the Flyers in the first half? Was it Hurst?
Well,
Chenault.
It was actually that guy right there. He had 6. Now give him 8.
All right.
Hurst had 5. And he had Broyles with 3, and then 2 apiece for Taylor and Cox. For Great Crossing, it was Godfrey and Dawson leading the way with 8 apiece.
Dawson is mugged on his way to the hole. Chenault, his second. Dawson misses the first.
The entirety of the Great Crossing team, not good free throw shooters. Dawson gets the second one. They're pretty much across the board. They're all in the 60s. Godfrey actually drops down into the 40s, but for the most part, they're all right there hanging around the 60% range.
Little move there by the Flyers.
I really like this game plan that they've got going right now. Shortening the game, but it's not just holding the ball, letting the clock run out. They're moving around. So they can get that there. Cox has it, and just waiting until they find an opening, and then they attack.
Broyles too strong. Burrell comes away with it for the Warhawks. He will stop, put it up, draws the foul, however. That's going to go against Broyles. It's also his second.
Well, nobody in foul trouble on either side. There were only, I think, 5 total fouls called in the first half.
Yeah, they pretty much let them play. Burrell misses them both. Taylor gets his own rebound. Cox, pull away 3, no good.
How's that for a look?
Yep. Somebody let Reno get behind the defense rather.
Dawson frozen with that look away before making the pass down to Moreno.
Taylor has his shot blocked. Cox for 3, no good. And guess who? Godfrey with the dunk. Red Crossing up by 13. Here's a couple of dunks by the Warhawks, up by 13 here on the Game of the Week.
FPB delivers more value to our customers with Watch TV Everywhere. It's the free extra service that lets you watch favorites from your TV package on the go. Take a few minutes to sign up at fpb.cc and you'll be all set to explore many channels and on-demand shows on any internet-connected computer, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. Watch TV Everywhere. Another great way FPB delivers the choice, convenience, and value you want.
Tune in to Around 10, Frankfort's very own morning show. We cover all the happenings in the capital city every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. live on Cable 10, Facebook, and YouTube. Remember, if it happens around town, it's on Around 10.
35-22. The Warhawks over the Flyers here. In this semifinal game. The winner goes on to play in the championship game on Friday. Gets an automatic bid to the region tournament. Hurst ahead to Cox. He will drive it up and somehow gets it past Marino.
And that's what he needs to be doing. Cox can finish at the rim. He needs to be looking for that more.
Richardson, Dawson has it now. They're not going to let Marino have the ball. They get it into him. He's double teamed and it's knocked about. And we've got a foul on Chenault. That's going to be his third. He didn't like it, but I think it's a good call.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of contact both ways all through that possession.
And that push.
Yeah, pushed him right in the back.
Yeah, that's... that's his third, so... Dawson, nice spin on that reverse layup. Goaltending against Marino.
You see a whole lot of goaltending in high school basketball.
No. Was it on the glass first?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Once it hits the backboard, you got to leave it alone. This is a foul on Taylor. Four-team fouls now. Second on Taylor. Chenault comes out. Richardson, too strong. Godfrey with the rebound and throws it off of Hurst. Marino wanted to foul, but he's just going to get the out of bounds call. Richardson, Burrell for two, no good. Godfrey with the rebound. Dawson leaves it short. Marino puts it up, no good. Marino again. This time he gets the bucket and the harm.
I'm not sure. We have to go back and watch a lot of replays to figure out how many offensive rebounds the Warhawks came away with just on that one possession.
Yeah. And that goes against Taylor. That's his third. So Taylor and Chenault have been doing the yeoman's work against Marino in this contest, and both of them have 3 fouls here in the third quarter. Hurst puts it up. Nice move.
Yeah, it is.
He uses the rim as a teammate to keep Marino from blocking his shot.
Hurst has 7 now.
Godfrey ahead to Brunel. Spin move.
The defense from Broyles.
Yes, but
With
they're
the
going to
reach in,
call
yeah.
Taylor on the reach in.
Broyles did a good job of anticipating what that move was going to be. Keeping from getting all the way to the rim.
Easy 2 from Marino, and we've got another timeout call with 2:06 left in the third. A great crossing up by 14. This is the Cable 10 Game of the Week, District Tournament style.
In 1972, a young David Tolles vowed to jump the Kentucky River on his big wheel. He did not make it. We can rebuild him. We have the capability to make the world's perfect mechanic. Better, stronger, faster. David Tolles Tires and Auto Service on Duncan Road.
You know, Gavin Hurst is having a pretty good game for Franklin County. In fact, you could say that he is kind of keeping them in this contest.
Well, he's had no fear. You know, he's got 3 field goals, and they've all been going to the rim. And he's taking it right at the defender, which is exactly the way you've got to do it. And that time, like I said, nice job using his body as a shield and the rim as an extra little protection as well.
But they still trail by 14. And that sounds bad, but when you consider that the previous 2 times these teams have played, I mean, Greg Crossing beat them one time 61-21 or something like that. And the other time it was 69-29, I think. It was, you know, they've had 30-plus losses. So,
yeah, 69-33 and 61-29.
This is a blocking foul on Richardson. Richardson is on the floor. Taven Russell back into the game for the Flyers.
Interesting to see how much clock Franklin County uses on this possession.
Russell stops and pops. No good, but it's wrestled away there by Xavier Taylor. So the Flyers will keep it.
Richardson is incredulous. He didn't like the last call, and he doesn't particularly favor this one either.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You know, I kind of agree with him. I think it was more Chenault traveling. I don't know what Richardson did. I mean, you know, hands up, moving backwards. It's Chenault that initiates the contact, so I can understand his concern. Like, what did I do?
I think it's a bit of a bailout call.
All right, the Warhawks will hold for the last shot here, the third quarter, up by 12. Franklin County will let them. Setting back in a 2-1-2 defense zone.
It wouldn't surprise me to see some sort of drive and kick out for a 3. Of course, Richardson not in there right now.
And they just threw that one away.
Throw to somebody.
He did, but it's to the wrong, down the wrong team, and time expires, however. Flyers dodged the bullet there, but they're still down by 12 with 1 quarter to go here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Game of the Week is powered by NextBand. Frankfurt's fiber network is here, and it's bringing blazing fast internet speeds of up to 1 gig. Check availability today at nextband.com.
All right, the Flyers down by 12. But Andrew Chenault outsized by Moreno, but not doing too bad, having a pretty good game, all things considered.
Yeah, he started off pretty rough. You know, he was getting handled down low. Moreno was eating him alive, but he's adjusted as the game went on, found different ways to score, get some separation away from Moreno and those long arms, and he's leading the way for the Flyers with 14 points.
That was a nice pass there on that last give and go. Very good look. Andrew, a senior. Zach Cox, a senior, could be playing their final game as a Flyer. Number 1, Dominic Taylor, also a senior. And number 2, Caven Russell, he's just a freshman. 3-pointer by Gavin Hurst. Wow, you don't see him take many of those.
Yeah, he can hit them, but he's not a guy that just puts them up with volume. He waits for his spots. Big shot there that time.
Godfrey leaves that one short. Chenault 2-on-1. Lays it up and in. Thought he might dunk it.
That was good recognition. That's one of those plays that it looks like you should pass it ahead to Cox, but he was reading the defender who was shading that way the whole time, denying that pass. If he had tried to make it, I have no doubt it would have been stolen. So good job of reading it and taking it himself.
Moreno should have dunked that ball.
How about Hurst getting in there and fighting?
Yeah.
Down to single digits.
And we've got a foul here.
Go on Burrell.
Burrell, yeah. There's a 3 by Hurst. And here's the 2 by Chenault. Fox will go inside, and Marino makes easy work of that. No basket. Foul is on the floor. Nice move, however, by Christian Martin.
Well, I wasn't so sure he didn't have a carry right there. Yeah, that's a carry.
Bob Parker sticks his hand out, says, "Hey, whoa, buddy. I'm right here." Well, now he is shooting free throws, and I guess that's because they're in a 1-1. It's the 7th team foul on the Flyers. Russell checks out of the game. And did Taylor come back into the game? Christian Martin hits the first one. Back to a 10-point lead. And he hits them both. Hawks in a little press here. Taylor just takes the ball along the baseline, puts it up and in. Nobody cuts him off. Says, okay, if you're going to give it to me, I'll take it.
Yeah, again, good recognition. And when he made the decision, he went hard. There was no hesitation, no unsurety about it. He was going to go all the way.
Godfrey with the putback. Godfrey having a good game for the Warhawks. Here's another look at Taylor scoring right there. Big contributor. And here's Burrell and Godfrey with the finish. Timeout on the floor. We'll step aside real quick. Come back here just a little bit on Cable 10.
Tune in to Around 10, Frankfurt's very own morning show. We cover all the happenings in the capital city every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. live on Cable 10, Facebook, and YouTube. Remember, if it happens around town, it's on Around 10.
Around 10, Frankfurt's own little morning show. And we talk about Frankfurt stuff. And a bunch of silliness sometimes as well. But you know, that's what makes it fun. 5 minutes to go into the game. Franklin County down by 11. Zach Cox, nice move.
Well, Clint, I'll tell you, whatever happens this final 5 minutes, I've really been impressed with this Franklin County team, the way they've hung in there throughout this game. Rough start, but, they've won the game since then. After, if you take out the first half of the first quarter, they have been right there with them.
They fell behind 13-0. And compared to the other 2 games they played in the regular season, this is a major improvement, really.
I mean, you got Gavin Hurst down there denying the ball to Malachi Moreno.
Yeah,
because he's fighting, because he,
a foot taller than he is.
But, you can't measure heart. And Gavin Hurst certainly has had plenty of that here tonight.
Godfrey with it, and charge. I'm not sure about it, but Taylor did a good job selling it either way.
Well, I think he fell asleep to give up the pass down low in the first place, but there's no doubt about it. But you're right, he did do a good job of selling. Now we'll have to see if Franklin County can continue to be patient and find their spot, not force anything here.
And we have a timeout by Franklin County. It's a 30, but we'll take a quick break here. Here's another look on the Whitehead Hancock replay of Zach Cox's floater. Back with more here on the Game of the Week.
Today, we customize everything. So why not customize your video choices with NextBand Stream, the new video streaming app from FPB. Just install NextBand Stream on your smart TV, mobile, and streaming devices. Then watch with features like Restart and Replay TV, plus Cloud DVR to record cable and local channels. Powered by fast, reliable FPB internet and Wi-Fi. Customize your video. Call or visit FPB online to sign up.
3:40 left to go in the game here in this 41st District semifinal. The winner goes on to Friday night to play for the championship. Whether they win or lose, whether you get a berth to the region tournament. Moreno did not block the shot, but he affected it. Cox for three. He got nailed, no call.
I don't love the quick shot there. I mean, they were acting like all of a sudden, we're down to the final 5 seconds
right
of
here.
the game.
Oh, no, take that back. He did not get hit. I just saw the guy coming in hot, but he went to Cox's side. Richardson. Greg Crossan probably be smart here to let some of the air out of the ball.
Yeah, clearly they're not going to run away with this one, so they need to, for their own sake, they need to make sure they are able to seal this one up.
Yeah, and there's going to be games in the future where they need to know when scoring is important and when just not giving the other team the ball is more important. They get two there, but I think that was not really a smart move by them. I think it'd be more important just to let some air out of the play.
They probably should have put one guy down on each corner of the floor and run like a 4 corners or something like that, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Moreno with 2 and gets the foul. I think that may go against Taylor. That would be his 4th, if that's the case. No, they give it to Hurst. It's his 3rd. Hurst checks out of the game. He's really played well tonight, Gavin has. Marino's free throw, short. And Cox is grabbed.
That was a good foul because if they hadn't grabbed him, it's going to be an easy bucket for Chenault.
It's on the floor. Only the 5th team foul against the Warhawks. Cox with it. Followed by Dawson.
It's goaltending and it goes in anyway.
Yeah, but it's goaltending against Franklin County, I think. Let's watch it here.
Oh, you're right. I thought it was Moreno who had the hand in there.
No, it was
that's unfortunate.
Taylor. Yeah.
I guess It was going to come off, though, so it didn't ultimately matter.
And that's a foul on Dominic Taylor. That'll send Burrell to the line. So wheels kind of falling off here towards the end for Franklin County. The timeout is called, and we will step aside as well, reminding you that at the end of the game, we're going to have the Esprit Credit Union play of the game. Come back for the final minute, 40 some odd seconds here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
David Toll's Auto Pro customers can't go anywhere without him. No matter where life takes you, the David Toll's Auto Pro nationwide warranty is by your side.
I do want to point out that David Tolles in real life is not really that small. He's actually a fairly tall man. But it is one of my favorite commercials. I think it's really cool. Dominic Taylor goes inside, and he's going to be bumped by Vince Dawson.
You know, you said that the wheels were falling off a little bit, and I guess my kind of take on that would be it's about what I would expect, because for as well as they have played, and I think you said it earlier, there comes a point that you gotta make your move. So
yeah,
they've played great, they've held their ground, but they're still down 8, 10, you know, in that range. So there comes a point you can't do that forever because the clock runs out, the game's over. So you know, they've tried to make their move. The shots haven't fallen. They've tried to be aggressive on defense. It's, you know, either created a foul or giving up points at the rim. So you would kind of expect that it's going to go this way towards the end. But that's not for lack of trying. They're just doing what they got to do to try to win the game.
Frankly, I'm not all that impressed with the great crossings play either. I mean, I don't think they're necessarily playing smart basketball. As you know, that three still puts Franklin County within striking distance. They're down by 9 with 55 seconds left. Here is another look at the Whitehead Hancock replay. Dominic Taylor gets it down to Tyler Broyles, and he puts it in. And we have a timeout with 55 seconds left to go. Back in a second here on the Game of the Week.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan, use the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Welcome back, folks. Clint Goins and Jason Hyatt here with you at Lamsley Cardwell Gymnasium on the campus of Ocean Hills High School, decided the 41st District tournament this year. Franklin County finds themselves down by 9, but there's only 55 seconds left. Great crossing, in my opinion, could have iced this game a couple of minutes ago, but I don't know, they didn't do the things that I thought they should have. Now they're going to be forced to hit some free throws here. And they're not, as you said, Jason, a very good overall free throw shooting team. And, you know, their door is not closed against Franklin County. It's still cracked. It's not open very large, very big, but the door is still open.
And there's 3 guys on the floor for Franklin County that can knock down the triple.
Yeah.
so that Great Crossing is able to tag each one of them.
There's one of them, but that off the mark and gets knocked out of bounds. My guess is Terrell will be fouled as soon as he can get fouled, but the refs don't call it, and Godfrey chips it in. So now it's a 12-point game, and that crack in the door is getting smaller and smaller each passing second. Chenault puts up a three. It's blocked by Moreno.
Maybe a fitting end to this one.
Yeah, that's the way the game started, and I think Xavier Taylor commits the foul, and that'll send Burrell to the line, but Franklin County is down by more points than there are seconds on the clock. So we've got subs coming in as the seniors bow out here. Andrew Chenault, Zach Cox, Dominic Taylor leave the floor for the last time as a Franklin County Flyer.
And listen, they don't have anything to hang their heads about. They have played a great game today.
They have, against one of the better teams in the state. They made the Warhawks work for it. And a three-pointer. That's by Alden Weber, just into the game. So, big smile on his face. The Flyers lose, but by only 10 points. A whole lot more respectable than the previous two losses to Great Crossing. Here's another look at Alden's three from a Whitehead Hancock instant replay. Stay tuned, folks. The Expree Credit Union Play of the Game coming up next here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Expree Credit Union. Expree Credit Union wishes all our local teams a great season. Score $5 for your school while showing your support with a spirited debit card featuring your school colors and mascot. Who will raise the most? Open an Expree Spirited account today and let the rivalry continue. Federally insured by NCUA.
Expree Credit Union wishes all our local teams a great season. Score $5 for the high school of your choice simply by opening a Spirited account featuring your school colors and mascot on your debit card. Show your support. Flyers, Panthers, or Wolverines. Who will raise the most? Go to Expree.org today. Choose wisely. Western Hills, Franklin County, Frankfort High. Let the rivalry continue. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Welcome back, folks. Franklin County falls by 10. It ends their season. Great Crossing moves on to the championship game. It's now time for the Expree Credit Union Play of the Game. And here it is.
Yeah, it was early on, Chenault trying to get that stuff done, and Moreno was just there to deny everything. The outlet pass to Dawson, through the contact with the finish. That's what's up for Great Crossing.
They go on to get the win. We'll see them on Friday against the winner of tomorrow's game, which will be between Western Hills, the number 2 seed, and Frankfort High, the number 3 seed, which could be a good game. Frankfort High coming on, but Western Hills also a greatly improved team, and probably the team that played Great Crossing the best during regular season play all year long. So we hope you will join us for that. We will also have the girls' game between Western Hills and Great Crossing. Another game that we'll hope will be a good one. That's tomorrow. We want to thank you for watching FPB's Game of the Week district tournament coverage powered by Next Band and brought to you by David Tolles Auto Pro and J.O. Osborne with Franklin County Farm Bureau. For Jason Hyatt and the rest of the Cable 10 crew, I'm Clint Goins saying we'll see you tomorrow on the next Game of the Week.